Hi everyone, today we are going to learn about Angular directives. First, we will check about what are Angular directives. And actually, Angular directives are the classes which can add additional behavior, functionality, or feature to the existing Angular applications. Actually, it will Actually, in Angular application, we use document object model. Actually, it's like a tree-like bottle. Um, uh, uh, in in that tree, each node represent UI element. Uh, Here you can see the document object model, and uh, Uh, it's like actually, as I told earlier, it's a read-like structure. In that one, you can see at top of that tree. You can see the document element or document object. After that, you can see the root HTML element. After it will divide to head element and the body element, and after that you can see other element also. Hello. There are three type of Angular directives. One is component directive. Actually, it's work with component, Angular component, and second one is structural directive. Actually, using structural directive means it will change the DOM document object model structure. Example: ngIf, ngFor, or ngSwitch. That one is attribute directives. Using that we can change the appearance, behavior, or the functionality. Example: ng class, ng style, ng model. Now you can see. Now we are going to learn about component directives. Actually, you can see it's affect the component of the Angular code or the Angular application. Here you can see I highlighted component. Hmm. If you press F12, you can F12 on the component. You can see every metadata related to that component directive. Mm. Second, now we are going to learn about structural directive. First, we learn about ngIf directive. Using ngIf directive, uh, we can apply if condition to any HTML element like div element, paragraph element, or a span element. Um, Using that, we can show height HTML element, or we can do whatever thing we want. Here I here I am going to do show height HTML element, show height paragraph element using ngIf directive. Uh, you can see it in the program. Here we will see. Here, if you can see we apply ngIf to the paragraph. We check if fully paid, we display a payment completed. If uh, any student fully paid, we display a payment completed. If student not fully paid, we display a payment pending. Now you can see in that case we have to yeah, we have to imported imported common module this because this ngIf directive directive storing in the common module. So in the TS file we have to import common module. Now you can see that student detail here, payment pending, and here you can see payment pending. There's a small mistake. I will fix it here because of there's an unnecessary uh, symbol. Now I remove it, and you can see um, the output. Here we now in default is full weight false. Because of that it will display a payment pending. Now we change to fully paid to true, then it will say a payment completed. Using that, like that we can apply ngIf directive to our Angular application. And, now we are going to learn about ngFor directive. ngFor actually used for looping items through the list. Um, in that uh, we are going to use the list, and we create a student class. So for that we are going to create a folder called models, and from that we create a new folder. We are going to create a folder called model, and in that we are going to create a new TS file called student. You can see here student TS is there. In the app module folder, you can see the student TS file. And in order to create a class in the Angular, we use interface. Interface means just a abstract, uh, just 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 a abstract class. So we got only the definition and no implementation there. Here you can see student ID. It's a number. Student name, a character, that means string. Phone number is set to any, that means it can store either number or character both. Email to any, cost to any, and is fully paid to boolean. Boolean means actually it should be a simple boolean, um, not the capital, but either boolean means either true or false can be stored. And this is the TS file. This is, and the this is a student.ts file, and uh, we and we are going to import this student ts file to the student list component in the import section. Mm, uh, Now we import the student module to our student list component. Now we are going to create the student list. Here you can see the student list data type is student, student array, or student list, and that in that I insert some dummy data. You can see here. um, Now we are going to delete everything in the student list list component.html, and instead of only a single student, we are going to loop to list of student. Here you can see in that one, you can see ngFor. um, Here, let student means let student of student list. That means let item of items. Mm, and after you can see all binding or string interpolation happen in the downside. ng for format is actually um, first item of items. Then we can track individual item by the id, item name, uh, or if there's a if there empty item, we can display no item found. Here you can see the ng uh, 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 how the how ngFor working. Here you can see example, um, ul underline list, so ordered list, let item dot items, like that. Here, as you see in the screen, we can use this syntax for ngFor.